Prepare the required tools. Power off the phone and use the eject pin to remove the SIM card tray. Use the opening pick to pry open the rear cover. Swipe the opening pick along the top side and both sides of the phone to separate the rear cover. Use plastic tweezers to remove the warranty sticker from the PCBA support. Use the Phillips screwdriver to remove the 7 screws from the PCBA support. Use plastic tweezers to remove the PCBA support. Use the B2B connector removal tool to loosen the battery B2B connector. Fingerprint sensor FPC B2B connector. Use the B2B connector removal tool to loosen the LCD FPC B2B connector. Use the B2B connector removal tool to loosen the front camera B2B connector, rear camera B2B connectors. Use plastic tweezers to remove the front camera and the rear camera module. Use plastic tweezers to remove the front camera conductive fabric. Use plastic tweezers to loosen the coaxial cable head on the PCBA. Use a Phillips screwdriver to remove the screw from the PCBA. Use plastic tweezers to remove the PCBA support. Remove the thermal adhesive from the PCBA and front cover assembly. Use lint-free cloth dipped in alcohol to remove the residual adhesive. Apply the thermal adhesive on the 3 positions on the front cover assembly as instructed. Align the PCBA with the locating pins on lower left and upper right corners of the front cover assembly. Insert the PCBA in place and fasten the snap fits. Use the Phillips screwdriver to tighten 1 screw on the PCBA. Use the Phillips screwdriver to remove the 7 screws from the subboard support. Use plastic tweezers to pry out and remove the speaker. Use the B2B connector removal tool to loosen the main FPC B2B connector on the subboard. Remove the main FPC. Use plastic tweezers to loosen the coaxial cable RF head on the subboard and remove the coaxial cable. Use the spudger to pry out and remove the subboard. Align the top of the subboard with the locating pin on the slot. Tilt and insert the top of the subboard in the slot and fasten the metal snap fit. Then insert the bottom of the subboard in the front cover assembly. Fasten the main FPC B2B connector on the subboard. Fasten the coaxial cable RF connector on the subboard. Fit the coaxial cable in the groove. Insert the speaker in the front cover assembly. Tighten the 7 screws on it. Use plastic tweezers to attach the front camera conductive fabric. Insert the front camera and rear camera module in the slots and fasten all camera B2B connectors. Fasten the fingerprint sensor FPC B2B connector on the PCBA. Fasten the battery B2B connector on the PCBA. Then install the PCBA support. Tighten 7 screws on the PCBA support. Use plastic tweezers to attach a warranty sticker to the specified screw on the PCBA support. Fix the rear cover on the front cover assembly. Press the rear cover edges to fasten all snap fits. Insert the SIM card tray in the phone.